We are the method. You are the method. All those people online that have a lot of money, that travels, that lives the dream lifestyle. I'm not saying it's impossible, okay, because I'm striving to get to that point. But if there's something I change my mind on, is coaching, courses, online courses, all that stuff. Because most people that you will see online with a great lifestyle, they're just living off of that. They're just living off selling you something. So I know all marketing works. That's how it's supposed to be, right? People that have influence, of course, they're gonna use it. They're gonna make money off of it. So it's not really a bad thing. But in some way, they're not selling you value. They're not selling you, really helpful advice. What they're selling you is their lifestyle, which it's really hard to reach as a human if you didn't start off with something, or if you ain't really smart. If you're not really, if you have a great opportunity, it's pretty hard to reach it, right? I'm not saying it's impossible, because nothing will ever be impossible, except maybe living for, the eternity. That will probably be impossible, but making a lot of money from nothing is possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. Everyone can do it, right? You, me, there's 17 millionaires created every single day just in the United States. So that means there are opportunities, right? Anyway, I just wanted to say that, you know, you see all those people with this lifestyle, the cars, that are living in some insane places, the most expensive places, some great hotels, and they're telling you you can do that too. They're right, you can do that too, but do not buy a course, do not buy a mentorship. And even though I plan on selling one day, maybe, do not buy that stuff. Because for me, I mean, for the price that it costs, usually it costs to around like 1,000 to 3 or 5 thousand €1,000. It's way too much for what it is, right? The time it's gonna take, even if they're selling you some information, most of it you can access it freely on the internet. So do not waste that much money. For me, that is pretty dumb. I'm not saying like it's a scam. You're not gonna gain anything out of it. You're obviously gonna gain something out of it, but you can pretty much learn alone, and you can get mentorship, people helping you for way cheaper than that. For me, the best advice I would give you is that if you really want, to create a business out of nothing, but you don't know shit, go to Dubai, go to Miami for a week. You travel there, okay? And you're gonna talk to as much people as possible. Learn from them directly in person. Do not like be, yeah, I'm gonna pay someone to phone call. No, bro, you travel, you take the initiative, and I'm pretty sure that's the best way you can do it. If you really want to network, if you really want to meet new people, if you really want to do all that stuff, I'm pretty sure that's the best thing you should do. Because firstly, you're gonna travel, which is so fucking cool. A lot of people are hating on Dubai, but I think it's still a cool destination to go to. Like, it's not my priority, but that's cool. And if you want to meet some people, I think it's a great place, because most people in Dubai are fucking rich, man. Okay, so go to those places where everyone is rich and learn from them. Try and do something there, okay? And then you come back, and now you have inspiration, you learn something, and you travel. So you can use all of that stuff to create something, create something out of nothing. And that's the opportunity we have today, is that we have social media, right? I'm a random person filming videos in his bedroom, and I can create something. I just need a camera. I mean, I wouldn't even need a camera. I just need my phone, and I can make something out of nothing. And that is the power we have today. But in another way, social media pretty much killed everything, because we keep comparing ourselves to people that are living way better lives than us. And you don't know, maybe they're not living even a better life, because maybe they're always stressed out because they're doing something they're not proud of. Yeah, some people, they're just enjoying their success, and that's great for them, right? But there's still a lot of people, I think they're not sleeping well at night, because they know that they're making money off people. All those people that make money right now in crypto, that are doing rug pulls. If you don't know what a rug pull is that basically you launch a crypto coin, you buy a majority of the supply, and when people are starting to buy and buy and buy, you're gonna sell and dump everything on them, so they lose all their money, but you win pretty much everything. That's what is called a rug pull. So a lot of people right now, they are making money that way, and it's very, very easy to make a shit ton of money, okay? But I know that if I do that, man, I will be like, it's like I couldn't run a casino. I couldn't manage OnlyFans, right? I couldn't do that stuff because for me, my how I feel will be always more important than how much money I have. And I know I wouldn't feel good if I did that stuff. So that's how I choose not to do it. If some people can make money off of it because they don't really care, I mean, okay, cool for them, but I wouldn't really support that, you know. But anyway, we keep comparing yourself to social media, but some people will say don't compare yourself to people that are under you or at the same level, always compare yourself to better people. But the thing is, you don't need to compare, you need to get inspired, okay? You need to take inspiration from those people. You don't need to compare yourself because you didn't have the same life, okay? You didn't have the same opportunity. You're not the same person as them. You may have some difficulties they didn't have. And even though you can break all of it, that means you won't have the same story as them. And that's why you should not compare yourself. You should just get inspired, okay? And try and get as much as possible, okay? Um, but it's not fine for me. I mean, you know, when I go into TikTok, when I go into Instagram, when I go into YouTube, I see people making shit amount of money, and I'm like, man, if I had that money, I would just be chilling. Because some people, you know, they're chasing millions a month, and I'm like, bro, with like 3 or 4K a month, I would be like a fucking king. I'd live like a fucking king. For me, I wouldn't need even more than 3 or 4K a month, because it depends on you are, but with 3 or 4K a month, you're already living a great lifestyle. Like it's in almost every country, maybe not in the United States or in Switzerland, but in most countries you're living very good with 3 or 4K a month. And that's how fucked up our standard is, because right now I see a lot of people, you know, they're making 80, 100K a year, and they're saying, yeah, it's not great, but it's already fucking insane. That's between 7K and like almost 10K a month. That's so fucking huge. And we as people, we're like, yeah, it's not that much. But because we see those people driving supercars, we see these people doing some crazy stuff that we can afford, and we're thinking like, this is gonna make us happy. But in the end, bro, in the end, it's not what's making you happy. As a person, you know, the only thing I see that will make me happy is experiences, right? Is seeing people. So money will be a tool because I will need money to have experiences, but with pretty much nothing, that's, I'm pretty sure, where you live the best experiences. I see these guys, okay, on YouTube that traveled around the whole world with $0 to their name. I mean, they made money while they were doing it, you know, like they talk to people and people give them food and they resell that food, telling their story. And that's why you should, that's pretty much everything people are doing right now. They're using their story, they're using their image to sell you something, and that's what's working, you know. So I was thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, you can afford traveling for pretty much nothing, you can afford doing a lot of stuff, but please, if you're watching this, don't compare yourself to nobody, right? It's not a run. Like it's a marathon, you know. At the end, people will be like, yeah, if I'm not financially free, and even myself, right? If I'm not financially free by 23, my life is fucked. And I'm pretty sure, like, as far as you're not 40, you still have a great ton of energy if you're living the correct way, okay? Like, if you're doing sports, if you're eating great, if you're sleeping correctly, you will have energy until like 45, 50, you know. And after that, you will still have energy, but you still can do the same type of stuff that you can do when you're young. So that's why you should really try and go do as much things as possible while you're young, because that's when you have the most energy. And that's why I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make something out of YouTube, and I'm soon gonna travel. So I don't know. I will probably post some things about my travel. Yeah, my trip. I'm gonna post something about my trip on this channel, but it's like I want to travel now, because I don't want to be like in 20 years and be, oh, thank God I saved up this money so I can travel now. But I know that when I will be 40, I will not have the same person I can see, I will not be in great shape as I am right now. I can do some stupid shit like I would do. Like right now, I wouldn't mind sleeping outside 1 or 2 days. When at 40, you want comfort, you want, you go into hotels and all that shit. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna meet more people if I do shits right now. And that's why I'm gonna travel. And when I go back, I will work and travel again. Even though it's pretty hard to find work, I will take the first shit that I can take, even if it's like the worst job ever. I will take it, endure the pain for like 2 or 3 months, and go back to traveling. I don't want to study back. I will probably go back to studying if I'm starting to really make money off social media. So if you want to support me on that, if you want travel vlog, if you want great videos, everything, subscribe to the channel. And that's the only thing you can do to help me out. I'm not gonna ask you for money, even though if you want to give me some, I would not, like be speeding on it. But yeah, I'm not gonna ask you some money. Just if you can subscribe, leave a comment. That's really the best thing you can do to help me out and reach my dream. And if you have a dream too, like me, if you want something bad enough in your life, I'm pretty sure you will be able to get it. So get to work. We will do it, man. I really appreciate you. Good luck.